Tulaba ku TV tusanise okubanga tubasinkanye osaawa zino essaawa eno ebeera ya UnveiledExperience program mwe tubatuusizaako embeera bannayuganda mwe bayita program mwe tubatambuliza mu bitundu ebyenjawulo nga tugenda maaso n'okubalaga embeera eyo eri mu ggwanga Uganda nga bulijjo Robert Mutebi nannyini field mbategeeza kimu nti tutambula eggwanga lyonna si akusaka busasi mawulire naye okubatuusaako embeera munnayuganda asookerwako paka kwasembawe waggulu gy'aba ayitamu kifaananyi ki kyenina wano ngenda kubanga mbatambuzamuko ku bifaananyi mbalage ate kituze okubalaga olunaku olwaleero bulijjo mbagamba nti kasavu kanyama olwaleero tuli ku university eya MUBS oba agiyite Makerere University Business School. Ki ekituleeseewo abayizi ku ttendekero lino balina ate kye bategese babadde bakitegeka okuggyako nti mu myaka ng'ebiri awo egya COVID-19 baafunamu enkenyera kino bakiyise Annual Hospitality Day oya 2023 gye tugenda okuba nga tubatuusaako enteekateeka yayo egenda kubeera etya. Munnayuganda tamanyi kigambo hospitality kitegeeza kibeera kiseera kyakwaniriza mu bulamu bwo okwaniriza abantu kola ebintu byonna ebyekuusa ku kwaniriza kye bagenda okubanga bategeka enkuuka egenda kubeera y'amaanyi entujja egenda kubeera y'amaanyi mulimu okutambula ogendako mu bitundu by'e Masaka nkitegeddeko nti bajja kubaako mu bitundu ebyekasana mu nnaku z'omwezi omw13 bwe mbaseerabidde ate oluvannyuma bikomewo wano e Kampala ng'ennaku z'omwezi 2 ejja kuba ntikko wano wetuli ddala ku university eya MUBS. Bigenda kubeera bitya embeera egenda kubeera etya enteekateeka egenda kubanga etambula etya UnveiledExperience ye programu wetuli olunaku olwayo tugireese wano era tugenda kutambula nabo nga bwe mbategeeza enteekateeka nga bwegenda okutambula bannaffe abategesi n'abayizi bennyini betugenda okubanga twogerako nabo olunaku lwonna tulabe butya bwe binatambula naki kye bategese ki kye bategeeza ne Annual Hospitality Day etambulidde ku mulamwa ogamba nti improving hospitality through culture. Tutandise.
Thank you so much. You're all welcome to this press conference, and we are glad to have you all here. We are happy that you're here, and I want to give you a brief of what the Hospitality Day is about. The Hospitality Day in MUBS is an exam or a coursework exam for the students. The students under their course unit Managing Arts and Entertainment study practical things that we require them to exhibit practically. So they are charged to hold or organize an event where they display different where they showcase different activities, including sports activities, including fashion and design, managing showbiz, events management, sports tourism, and awards and incentives. So during this course, the students are taught about these aspects, and on the annual MUBS Hospitality Day, they're expected to put this in practice and showcase what they have learned. This is also preceded by a pre-event activity. We try to go out to different cities, and I'm glad to inform you that this year we shall be in Masaka, where they shall have to showcase still all these activities in Masaka. They usually are also required to bring on board quite a number of sponsors, and those sponsors are also tailored to these activities or also tailored to the theme of the event. This year we are majorly focusing on improving hospitality through culture. We are looking at different cultural aspects in fashion, in sports, in events management, in media, in awards. We are looking at all aspects of culture under those portfolios, and we are considering examining them on how they can showcase that hospitality can be improved through culture. So we are glad to invite everyone. We are happy to thank the sponsors who have made this happen for us, especially UBC and Salt TV that are airing this live. We are also happy to thank the sponsors, Pepsi, Unique Academy of Dance, and models, Urban TV, New Vision, Brand Uganda, who are here with us, Galaxy FM, among other sponsors. We thank you so much for helping our students and seeing their vision and coming on board to promote your products, but also to showcase students' talent and to show the world that MUBS and specifically leisure and hospitality is a good course for our students. We thank you so much. I will hand over to one of our students, Klein, to give us a brief of what he feels the Hospitality Day is about for him.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Claire, and I'm Najingo Claire, a BLHM3 student, and I think let's start with an opening prayer, then we continue. Okay, so let's humble ourselves for a very brief prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the guidance, Father. Thank you for we are in this place, Almighty Father. Loving Father, we have a lot to request from you, God, but let your will be done, Heavenly Father. Let this program be successful. In Jesus' mighty and powerful name we've prayed and believed. Amen. So let's have the anthems by Bakashaba Levi.
Good morning. I beg we all stand up for the anthems. Let's go. Oh Uganda, my God upon thee, we lay a future in thy hand. United free for liberty, together we'll all stand. E Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Thank you.
Thank you, Bakashaba Levi. As we told you earlier, we have different portfolios, and each portfolio head is going to be given chance to speak maybe in 1 or 2 minutes about the portfolio. Thank you. The portfolio heads, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Tukahira Prosi, Fashion and Design Portfolio Head. On this event, 13th April in Masaka, and on 20th April in MUBS at the parking lot. We as Fashion and Portfolio and Design Portfolio, we have different activities. We have modeling, where we shall be showcasing different outfits of different cultures. We have different, we have fashion dance, we have cultural dances, and many more. So, thank you.
Morning, everyone. I'm Simi Aswan Bovans, Head of Managing Arts and Showbiz. So in managing arts and showbiz, we have various activities where we are tasked with the role of engaging upcoming artists, already established artists, comedians, various entertainment activities that can be showcased on the D-Day. So I request and call upon everyone to come on that day, which is the 13th and the 20th of April, to come and join us, and we'll all be together. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. We are so grateful to have you here. We thank our dear administrators, our esteemed sponsors, Soul TV. We thank you for this opportunity you've given to us. I'm Sempereza Fawz from the movie and filmmaking portfolio, whereby we are tasked to come to play or to act a movie, and it shouldn't be on any other case apart from improving hospitality through culture. So we are making this movie, and it is in line with our theme to show people how hospitable they should be. So we are so grateful, our beloved sponsors and other stakeholders, for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kukiza Timothy, a student of Makerere University, BHM 3. I'm so excited to have all the media houses that are around tonight. We are very blessed. First of all, I would like to appreciate the Salt Media, LTV, Urban TV, Rest TV, all the media houses that are around tonight. We are so humbled to have you guys here. Secondly, I'm heading the portfolio of media relations. I've been working together with different media houses, and I'm so grateful that most of them have come on board, and it's going to be a colorful event. It's going to be aired out. We'll be live from morning to evening all the time. The event is going to be streamed live on Soul TV, LTV, UBC, and more channels are still coming on board. And I would love to also appreciate our lecturers. They have equipped us with good skills. And when we went out to approach the sponsors, they all came on board, and I was so appreciative of what we are showcasing to them. Thank you so much. We are so appreciative to the administration of Makerere University Business School and students at large. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Esega Tony, heading the portfolio entertainment franchising. Under this portfolio, we are tasked to get rights and replicate a certain successful company out there or brand. And under this, we are going to have the silent disco going to happen at Club Ambience in Masaka. I have some tickets here with me, so you can contact any of us here to get yourself one. Then on the 20th, you are going to have the Color Fest right here at MUBS. We are hoping for a successful event. Come one, come all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rena Nagasha, and I present the portfolio of awards and incentives. Well, in any participation or in any competition, the winners are supposed to be awarded. So on that day, on the 2 days, the 13th and then the 20th of April, we are going to be having awards. We are going to award the winners, the sponsors. So everyone, as long as you're participating, please just know you're going to get an award. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, portfolio heads, for that brief. My name's Klein Sentezaka Jubi, the event strategist as well as portfolio head for venue and events management. I would like to begin with a brief of what my portfolio is in charge of. So basically, we are the people who are in charge of making sure that the event happens. We have been working on making sure that venues are booked. We have the stages, we have the sound, we have the decoration, and I've even just come from Masaka today after making a few confirmations. So just know that 13th it's going to happen, and it's going to be a nice one. I wouldn't want any of you to miss. Turn on those TVs. If you're in Masaka, please come. We are waiting for you, and we are ready to give you a very nice show. And the same goes for 20th here at MUBS Nakawa. We, as an event strategist, we are going to have a drive through Masaka. So if you want to have fun, don't miss out on the drive. It's also a nice thing to be part of. And it's going to happen on the 12th. we'll have a drive through Masaka, and we go to the event venue, which we'll go again the next day. I'm standing as well in the position of the CEO for a very short time to give a few remarks about the Hospitality Day and the experience it gives us as students. The Hospitality Day, yes, the Hospitality Day is an educational entertainment event. It's one that, well, as students, we are learning from it. We are also entertaining those around us as well as ourselves. It's an event that was started by Dr. Mutumba Abe. Sorry about that.
Hold that.
Oh. Okay, sorry about that. So it was an event that was started by Dr. Mutumba Abe, who is here, in 2009, if I'm correct. So this event has been held by third-year students. We are students in third year in our second semester, and we take on different themes, and we are always tasked to be unique event organizers. And it helps us actually learn to say, okay, where am I going to specialize after doing this course? And that's what makes our course actually more practical than most courses. It's very rare for you to have the opportunity to actually go out there, go to a company like Coca-Cola or Pepsi to negotiate to get sponsorship, or to get people like brand new UG on board to actually be part of you and sponsor your event. It's something that's not easy, but it's an important skill that we learn. And to me, it has been a very educational experience, which I'm sure the rest of you who are going to be part of this are going to actually learn from us, as well as those who are in our course have also learned. And I think that's a short summary of the event. And yes, I would like to also have the former CEO of the event, Madame Sophie. She's representing all the former CEOs to give us how she has benefited from the event, what has the event been to her like, and so forth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the organizers. Protocol observed. My name is Sophie Nasaka. I teach at MUBS, and I was a former student here. I led this very group. I was the head of one of the hospitality days back then. That was the 10th edition, and I'm glad to say it was one of the best ever MUBS has ever had. Like my colleague has said, this hospitality day is an edutainment event. It started in 2009, like he said, by the Department of Leisure and Hospitality. And the major focus was to instill confidence to these hospitality students and to actually pave way for opportunities within the industry, the hospitality industry. That was the major focus. And as the former person who had experience in this, I can attest the importance of this hospitality day. Very many of our students have actually gotten opportunities in very many places. So I actually thank so much the people who started this, the brains behind this day. It is really great. We've seen MUBS recruiting most of its leaders, the student leaders. This hospitality day, the portfolios you've listened to, you've had fashion and design. I'm the manager, fashion manager, whatever, those different positions. This is meant to instill the kind of qualities that a leader should have. And those are the lecturers we are having here at MUBS. So I can attest the importance of this, or the purpose of this day. I thank the sponsors who have been with us from way back then, and the sponsors that we have today, the Pepsi, Abayizi, Brand UG, among others. These people have really been good to us, to our students as well. whenever these students come to you, there's a reason to why we always have to choose a particular company to work with in such organizations. Whenever these students come to you, they get to interact with employers out there. And most of them have actually gotten opportunities, like I said earlier. So this day is a very great day for the students. I do not know if all of you students know about this. It's really a great day. If you really input in so much, you get to have those communication skills, you get to have those good leadership skills, you get to understand the hospitality sector or industry as a whole. We all know that hospitality, people call it it is low paying, it's a manual job, something like that. But there are a lot of dynamics and changes in this kind of industry, and that calls for challenges and opportunities in this very industry. So whenever there is challenges and opportunities, that shows that us as students who are working throughout that kind of profession, who are working throughout that kind of profession, we are going to grab those opportunities. We have the knowledge from class. We thank our lecturers. We have very good lecturers. They are smart because MUBS retains brains only. So we have very smart lecturers, and they give you all the knowledge in class. Then they actually go ahead to bring in the practicals, as in, a CEO of this event, how do you conduct, assuming you're a CEO of a certain company, how are you conducting, how are you running the business? And that's something we've been lacking out there in the industry. People have been producing students just with knowledge, but without the practicability. And MUBS is here for you to have the practicals. Thank you so much, the organizers, for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Madam Sophie. It's you can see there was a lot of information coming out of her. That's very important. Could we have a few minutes from Madam Priscilla, our facilitator?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In our different capacities, my name is Priscilla Lamwaka, facilitator on the program. I wish to appreciate everybody who has spared their time to come and attend the release with us. It's such a very nice day that we see our students put to work the little skills and knowledge you've tried to impact in them, and then has prepared for the bigger things that are happening in Masaka and at the D-Day here at MUBS. I wish to note that culture is a very significant aspect that plays a very big role in how we communicate, in how we dress, in how we talk, and the fact that leisure and hospitality tries to, like, it interacts more with the guests out there. It's really important that our students get to see the value of culture, that the program today and then the event that we're having this year, the 14th Annual MUBS Hospitality Day, which stands on the theme Improving Hospitality Through Culture, is very pertinent, that we are trying to show the society out there, communities out there, that really we need culture, because you can't eat what you don't know, you can't dress, you can't communicate unless you have culture and then you've instilled it in your life. So I wish to appreciate the faculty, which has spearheaded this for the 14 years. I happen to be one of the beneficiaries in my year. I headed the awards and incentives portfolio, and I stand tall to note that because of my program, Leisure and Hospitality, I am one of the beneficiaries, and then I was able to get employment. I was the brain behind the Tourism, Hospitality and Entertainment Awards that we've rolled out, because we've found that it was really pertinent to have a constant awards. You realize that, as she noted, the portfolio head, it's very important now and again that everybody who does whatever they do, they're appreciated. So the awards and incentives portfolio stand to appreciate everybody in their little capacities, to motivate them. So we are glad to note that the awards are also rolled out, thanks to the Leisure and Hospitality program that I did, thanks to my facilitators then, Dr. Abe Mutumba, Dr. Michelle Chichoncho, who instilled in me the knowledge. So we are here as facilitators to appreciate the sponsors, starting with Salt TV, UBC, that are streaming this live out there. Brand UG, we appreciate that you have really found value, because I realize that Brand UG stands to promote culture, the Ugandan culture. So we are here with you, Brand UG, to support this cause of improving hospitality through culture. We are really happy. We hope that this will be a long-term deal. We hope to work with you now and again. So our students, we appreciate you very much. Please, please, and please, let's make this day memorable, and let us make Masaka and the final day to shine. I wish to appreciate all the other sponsors. The list is quite many, but to everybody who has spared their time to come and attend the release with us. LTV, I realize you are a very strong brand, that you've walked the journey with us. So I think in the They Awards, we need to appreciate the long-term partners. LTV, when I was a student, we had this opportunity to also talk. I had a talk show that we had to tell the community, the society, about our hospitality day then. So I appreciate you, manager, in your capacity for always standing with our students, and we hope that we continue building the bond and strengthening it. My dean, Dr. Abe Mutumba, the head of department, and my colleagues, I greatly appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Madam Priscilla. Indeed, it's becoming a culture to have people stand with us on a long-term partnership, something which we have learned, and everyone, we have learned about branding, and successful brands have those long-term partnerships, and it's those things that actually help benefit the society, and I want to be among those beneficiaries. I feel I'm already among them, having Brand UG here and all these sponsors, allowing us to have this event go on, and it being a success. And so in a brief, we will have our sponsors to talk to us shortly. Thank you.
Sorry, we are going to have our head of department first, then we come to our sponsors. Thank you.
You know, it has been about MUBS, so we wanted to hear from another category of people. The students are from MUBS, then we have had the facilitators from MUBS. We are starting to feel selfish. So if there's no other reason for which you're breaking the protocol, I would request that we hear at least from one or two sponsors, and then you get back to the MUBS voice. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Can you allow me to stand next to my home, since it's branding?
Yeah.
Can my voice be heard from here? How is everyone today? Well, thank you very much, the MUBS fraternity, all protocol observed. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak before you. Who am I? To speak before doctors and head of departments. You guys, are you really excited? How are you? How are you? Good. Well, I came in with some news just before I can tell you about Brand UG. Who wants to go to America? Can you help me count how many hands we have there? I can say the majority, the whole class. All expenses paid, trip, visa, everything done. Are you sure? Okay, that's good. Who wants to go to Russia? China? Oh, so you see, if you go to America, then you cannot go to China. And if you go to China, you cannot go to Russia. So you have to be very what? Specific. So can we go again? Who wants to go to America? Okay, the majority. Who wants to go to China? Okay, Russia? 4. Qatar? 1. Who wants to go to Busia? None. Who wants to go to Biharwe? You know Biharwe? Who wants to go to Kasese? Well, I'll give you the details. My name is Brian Stonagawa. I'm so excited. You want to go to Ukraine? We'll get back to that. My name is Brian Stonagawa. I am representing Brand UG. I hope my team members can stand. Ronald, Mehdi, Agnes. So this team that you see, please give them a warm hand clap. If people are not excited. Thank you very much. You can take your seats. These gallant gentlemen and lady you seeing are here to make you people want to go to America, change the story, and instead come to Uganda and explore Uganda. So I must say thank you very much, the MUBS fraternity, for giving us an opportunity to come and be a part of you. Yes, we know there are so many sponsors. You can only see Brand UG around. But thank you very much, because it's an opportunity. You say the theme is inspiring culture. So can you say that again? Improving hospitality through culture. As Uganda, we are blessed with over 50 plus tribes. That means 50 plus cultures. There's a story that all those unique cultures can share. And that's what our role here is. We are not an established brand yet like MUBS or like, say, Salt FM, but there's always a journey to start. And our journey has started with the MUBS Hospitality Day. I saw, I think, someone leading the movie section. Good. I don't know if you can pull so many of your colleagues. We want, as we celebrate with you on the 13th and the 20th, we want you to collect as many stories as you can about Uganda. Where you come from, where did you go to school, your favorite meals, and share that on our website, www.brandug.com. Yeah? Of course, some of you may not write because of the current trend. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's video. You can record a 5-minute clip and drop it now. We shall have a team of judges. I think we shall have to interact with the people from the hospitality department and the doctors to help us analyze who is the winner. We have 2 million Ugandan shillings. 2 million that we are putting out there for the best story. The reason why you all want to go to America is because Hollywood was telling you how it's done, right? How many of us have told us what's happening in Nakawa right now? Okay? We're in a very good mode that if you call Soul TV, you'll have an avenue to upload this. If you go to UBC, you'll be able to upload this. So, on another hospitality day, probably next year, because as Brand UG, we want to be with you. We shall move with you the journey. You're celebrating 14 years. For us, it is our first year. But thank you for calling us on as your little brothers or little sisters. Yeah. So next year we want to be talking the story, and maybe we'll be competing. Maybe to go to Fort Poto, or maybe go to Masaka. The list is endless. So that is our role here, and that's why we felt very important to come and be a part of you, and we're very excited to work with you. Thank you very much, the head of department, the dean, for coming up with such an initiative. Yes, when you arrive in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, I know people tell you, oh, you're very most welcome. But those people did not learn that out of the blue. They had to go to school. So thank you very much, MUBS fraternity. Thank you very much. The students have taken this on. A hand clap for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So please follow up. We're doing this in all universities, and I must say that you're blessed to be the first. Okay? So all details on how you win, how you can just only check onto our website. But we will be working together with the organizing team, the CEO, to make sure that we receive those stories. And if we can project some on the 20th, it will be fantastic. I once again thank you very much, and I look forward to enjoying myself.
Thank you so much. Our next sponsor, Pups, from LTV. Yeah, he loves calling him Pups.
Yes, thank you very much. The Dean, Mr. Abe, and the entire team. I'm so grateful to be here again. We became partners of the Hospitality Day, and we have kept ourselves in friendship, love. And when the opportunity came to introduce you to Brand UG, I took the opportunity, and we believe that on 13th, 20th, we are going to be together. Our main role as LTV is to be the voice of the church, and we have kept our brand, we have kept ourselves on ground, and we believe that those that have not given themselves to salvation, those that have not understood the word of God, when I was here many years ago, I didn't know that I'll be this. But you need to understand, if you give your life to the Lord, it's very important that you keep studying, but also understanding that God is in control. For our dear other sponsors, Salt Media, we want to thank you, Pastor Aloysius Bujingo, for the sponsorship today. And the sponsorship on 20th, which he promised. And for PEPS has been also with us for some time. And the rest of the sponsors, we are so grateful. Nowadays we say we are partners in this project. For the students, I only request you that when you're studying, studying is another different field, but also working. Today I was posting my day quote, and I was only sharing about how work is related to the books you have studied. Many of us study and finish, and actually we shall never even work. There's work being employed, but there's work that you have started by yourself. I remember 15 years ago, the first person who gave me an appointment letter was Mr. Abe Mutumba, now a doctor. But he saw me as I was finishing. He saw that I would be a good seed. Let people see you as a good seed before you finish. They will plant you even before you finish. And that's how a great student should be. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our dear sponsors, for those great words, and they're enriching for our souls, especially from LTV. I would like to invite our head of department, Dr. Mercy, to give us a few words.
Thank you very much. Now, from where I am, I don't see hospitable people. What happened to your smiles? I would like to welcome you all to MUBS, to Makerere University Business School. I welcome you to the Faculty of Tourism, Hospitality and Languages. Dr. Abe Mutumba is our acting dean. I welcome you to the Department of Leisure and Hospitality. So I don't understand how you can be there looking sad in the Department of Leisure and Hospitality in your third year, where you have been taught all this hospitality. So can you please keep a smile for our audience? Remember, you're live on TV. Can you keep a smile on? Yes? So I want to thank you so much, the organizers. This event, as you can see, is the 14th. So meaning it has been going on for 14 years. We want to thank very much Dr. Abe Mutumba, who is the acting dean of the faculty, for being the brains behind this. To bring in, thank you, to bring in the hands-on skills to our students. It is not enough to step in the industry and you say that I am a student of leisure and hospitality when you cannot organize an event, when you cannot, when you're not hospitable per se, when you cannot seek sponsorship for anything, not even for your wedding. Because that's where it starts from. You should convince people to give you money for your wedding party. So if you're able to seek sponsorship for such an event, then we believe that you are a full product that is ready for employment. So our audience out there, we have been talking about culture, we have been talking about hospitality, and someone may be thinking, what is hospitality really? It remains abstract. So when we talk about hospitality, it is twofold. We can look at hospitality in the sense of the industry itself, because in the hospitality industry, we are looking at the food and beverage service sector, we are looking at travel and tourism, we are looking at recreation, we are looking at accommodation. So when you talk about hospitality in general, all those sectors fall under hospitality. But when you look at hospitality as a verb, it's what I've been asking you. It is that ability to be friendly, to be generous, to receive people and make them feel at home, to make them feel at ease. And definitely our hospitality industry, hospitality and tourism, cannot be short of that. It cannot be short of people who are generous, who are happy, who are receptive. We have brand UG here. As long as we have hospitality, then we can promote our brand, right? Because when people come here, they want to feel safe, they want to feel received, they want to feel comfortable. So our hospitality promotes the tourism industry, it promotes our foods and beverages, it promotes our hotels and every other sector that falls under hospitality. Now, we are bringing in the aspect of culture, and we are saying that, when you talk about culture, when we meet here as we are, and we are just, talking, can you say that we've walked out with a similar culture? Can you say that we are falling under the same culture? No? But you, the students, I'm sure right now you've built a similar culture, not so? Because for it to be a culture, you must have a certain set of pattern in the way you interact, but this pattern is built over time, and it also has something that you together believe in, right? Now, in this aspect, we are bringing in our tradition, our ethnic cultures, because we are promoting brand Uganda, we are promoting our country, so we are appreciating the different cultures. And I would be so happy, CEO and your team, if you can add something at the end of the word culture. What you want to obtain after appreciating that culture. Something like culture sensitivity, because what is most important is that in culture we accept that we are different, but those differences do not make my culture more important than his culture. So that appreciation and that sensitivity is what matters. And through through culture, definitely we promote hospitality. If I can appreciate that, someone is a guest coming in is I liked something that I saw yesterday when I saw Mr. Barugahare Baram greeting, talking to the king, and he was on his knees. That is called culture sensitivity, because he knows this is the king. He's not a Muganda, but he appreciates the Buganda culture, and he exhibited hospitality. Okay? So that is, that is the beauty of appreciating culture differences, and in that way, definitely we shall achieve our goal. I will not go so deep into the hospitality day. Like I've told you, the brains behind it is here. He's here physically, so he will tell you more about it, where it has come from, what he wants to see in the future, and we shall learn more from Dr. Abe Mutumba. But I want to mention something that as right now we are having leisure and hospitality students in their second year and in their third year. Now, if you are senior 6 vacis out there and you're filling out your application form, please look out for the program called Bachelor of Leisure, Events and Hotel Management. We have refined it to make it even more fine for the industry, to make you even more employable. In your second year, you'll be able to specialize in hotel management as one specialization, in leisure and recreation, and then in events management. So you'll be a full product that is employable, as good and even better than what we have currently. So please check it out and make sure you feel and come to MUBS and get the theory and also the practice. I want to thank you again, the organizers. I've seen some lecturers here, other than Miss Sophie, Miss Priscilla, Dr. Chichoncho, Dr. Abe, of course, Mr. Twaha. At the extreme end is our faculty administrator. Any other staff that are around? Sorry? Oh. Yes, please. Thank you, Mr. Ronald Dakampa. I saw Mr. Atiba around. I know that others are following on TV, our staff of the university, our students, and the administration for giving us an enabling environment to be able to hold such a press conference and even the events themselves. So our students, as you go to Masaka today, are you traveling today? Yes. You are going out there to represent the MUBS culture. Go out there, be hospitable, be friendly, and represent us rightly. Are we together? Yes. Show really what would make someone want to come to MUBS. Thank you so much. I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, UBC. Thank you, Salt TV. And thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Massey, for those words. You know, when we are from the Easter season, and most of us were eating a lot, so you find that the appetizer sometimes is a lot, and you go for that meal in the middle. What is it called? The main course, yes. So today I would like to invite our dessert, the one we have been waiting for. And I will go to him. In fact, I wouldn't like to, because he's the one who started the event, and he's the brain and the one who is actually allowing us students to be more practical in the way we think, other than just being products, just products. But we want to be practical products that people will appreciate. So allow me to invite our faculty dean, Dr. Mutumba Abe. Can you give him a hand clap?
Praise God. Praise God. Okay, salam alaikum. I want to begin by thanking God for reaching this far. It's not by our might, it's by the grace of God. That's why I started with praising his name. It's not easy to start an entertainment event in Uganda, and it reaches 14 years. Let's clap for God. And it's not easy to retain partners up to now. Once again, I want to thank LTV. I want to thank Salt Media. I want to thank Pepsi. But this brand UG you're seeing has been with us. It's just that it has branded itself as brand UG now. Because I want to tell you, as a person who has been seeing this event from the beginning to date, Pastor Bugembe, Levikson of brand UG have always made this day great, and they have been great performers. Let's clap for them. I'm sorry for saying what you didn't allow me to say. Is it true that they are still brand UG? they have been among our best entertainers. Can you imagine entertaining us the gospel way? You wait and see. Leave what you see on TV. They are really good. And Brand UG has been behind this, together with LTV. I want again to thank LTV. One, to appreciate my product, Mr. OJ, or Papa, Papa Jimmy, who has been with the station for all these years. But more important, now this is, I'm now speaking as the dean, the head and others. Miss Priscilla, come over here. She's no longer my student, but let her come here. I have something to say. That's why I'm calling her over here. Yeah, we can. She is a product of the annual MUBS Hospitality Day, whom LTV identified from here and straight away took her in management. So those of you who are seated there, like Dr. Marcia said, the head leisure and hospitality, this annual event is for demonstrating a transition from theory to practice in a community engaged way that is appreciated by the industry and our host communities. And here she is. She has been at LTV managing transitions, changes, and all other issues for the last, how many years? 7 years. Let's clap for that. Of course, there are very many, but I've spotted her out since she's present and she has kept on this. And that shows you that LTV's support is beyond 7 years. You get? Is beyond what? 7 years. So out of the 14, LTV has got more than 8 or 9 what? Years supporting this. So this is partly an LTV event. 11 years actually have been corrected. 11 what? Years. And we have other partners. Now, back to Pastor Bugembe. Hey, Miss Priscilla, come back please. Come back. Back to Pastor Bugembe. All these years, Pastor Bugembe, great as he is a big brand border to border of Uganda. Those of you who don't know that, border to border, leave the Kampala hype. No, he goes beyond the Kampala what? Hype. He appeals to the secular and non-what? Secular. Now, because of that, I think I'm requesting the awards portfolio to organize some recognition for Pastor Bugembe. That consistency is not normal. Are we together? And it's giving us an hour, somewhere a full day with us. That's great because he's busy. Let's clap for him once again. Before I end my closing remarks, I want 1 minute of a word from Miss Priscilla. Yeah, I've got her off guard. A manager must be gotten what? Off guard. A word to him as our product.
Praise the Lord. Assalamu alaikum. The MUBS Hospitality Day is a day that changes many. It is it's actually a process or a program for which I think every course should tap into, whether it's engineering or something. There should be a way people can participate individually into becoming what they have learned. And I believe each one of us, if you tap into what the portfolio that you're in, whether it's fashion and design, whether it's media, whether it's franchising, I believe that you will become something that even you yourself you will not recognize after some years. I was in media and I still tapped into the media. Our film is somewhere there. It's there. And I would love to thank Mr. Abe for the patience with us, for this opportunity that each year students come through.